to talk about dating scenarios. How to improve your dating skills in the dating world, okay? It's very simple. There are two types of men in this world that women go for. And the first type is the alpha male, right? Alpha male. Alpha male. Okay, that's me. And there's also the provider type, who is a bit wealthy, does alright for himself, likes to take girls out, treat them. Now, that's also me. I'm both of them, okay? But you have to decide which one you are. Not very many people can be both, okay? So what I've done is I've elicited the help of these two people. This one's only got one leg, but that's alright. He's not prejudicial. So, for instance, we're like in a bar type situation. We're in a bar, right? So she's there, she's just chilling out, she's hanging out, and he's like, okay, he's with his mates, he's like, alright, I'm gonna go talk to her. She's like at the bar just on her own. I don't know why, probably because she got one leg. And he's like, okay, do. Now this is the approach, okay? So he's got to approach her, and it's best not to approach from behind, because that is in historical biology evolution, that is dangerous, because the girl could be like, oh, like, who the fuck, what's this happening? But no, so you come from the side, you go up to the bar next to her and you're like, you got to say something interesting about her. You can't say, oh, you're so fucking fit. No, it ain't going to work. Because you hear that every day. You got to be original. So he's like, oh, I've noticed that you've only got 1 foot today. And she's like, wow, you are very perceptive. Now he's in. He's in. Look, you can see it on his face. He's like, I know. Okay, I've got her now. I can open her up. So like, she's like, oh, you're very perceptive. He's like, I'm always perceptive when it comes to girls I like. That's called telegraphing interest, right? So she now knows, not only is he perceptive, but he has perceived that she is a beautiful girl and that he likes her, okay? So he's giving her a compliment, but it's a sly one. Because he hasn't said, I like you. He says, I'm perceptive with girls I like. So it's a bit like, you've got to work it out. It's a bit of a riddle. Now, you'll notice she has a bracelet here. Perfect opportunity for another compliment. I noticed that you have a bracelet on. She's like, well, you notice quite a lot of things, Mr. Perceptive. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, that's a really beautiful bangle. And she's like, how does he know what a bangle is? Because, guys, for a guy, it's like bracelet is a bracelet. This specific brand of bracelet is called a bangle. So what is he showing her by saying, I notice you've got a bangle? That he understands the woman's mind, okay? He's gotten inside her mind and he's walking around, he's observing, okay? Be very observant. So she's like, wow, this guy knows saying he's only got 1 foot. He still wants to talk to me despite that fact. And he likes my bracelet. He's in, okay? It's on. It's on. He's got the opportunity now to vibe. This is what we call the vibe section of the evening. So she's like, what's your name? When they ask you your name, you know it's all over. You know you've got the chance now, okay? Says, my name is Daryl. What's your name? My name is Benita. Okay, Benita Casserole. He's like, very nice to meet you, Benita Casserole. She says, so, what are you doing out tonight? He says, now never say you come to pick up chicks, man, because that's going to fucking ruin your game. He's like, oh, you know, just hanging with the boys, chilling with the boys. And she's like, okay, pass another test. Right, what are you doing out on your own, Benita Casserole? Well, you know, I just thought, I don't want to be stuck indoors all night. And, you know, I like to dance, or hop, as it may be. He's like, I bet you hop good, baby. She's like, oh, you know it, son. He's like, okay, let's have a little dance. Now this is where you've got to, I can't teach you how to dance on a YouTube vid. You've got to go and learn that for yourself. I can't help you. But it's something like, you need to know, like, it's, you know, like 3 steps. Like, you're going in circles, but it's more like triangles. Like, 1 step. 2 step, 3 step, 3 steps is a triangle. Now, after the dance segment of the evening, what you want to do is you want to isolate the girl, okay? So you want to take her to a corner of the bar where you can have a little chill out, get a drink, and you can get a bit closer, because what you want is physical contact. Some of you guys are afraid of touching the girl because you think she's going to think you're creepy. Fact of the matter is, if you don't touch the girl, you are creepy, okay? So they're in the corner, They're talking about, oh, what do you like to do on the weekends? And she's all like, oh, I like to get my nails done. You know, I like to dance with my girlfriends. What do you like? Now you've got to be careful. You can't just go, oh, same thing as you. Oh, I like that too. That's really nice. No, you've got to be interesting. Because at this point of the night, she's like, okay, this guy's cool. But what is beneath the facade, the physical? Okay, because this girl, like most girls, they want to know that you've got a beating heart and you're an emotional boy. You understand? So, oh, so what do you do? He says. And then you turn away, you look really serious and you go, I do a lot of things, but I can't tell you. Mystery, yeah? Create an aura of mystery. Look at the way she's looking at him now. She's genuinely fascinated by his mystery. She's like, well, I wonder what a lot of things is. He's like, yeah, I'm quite deep. I have opinions about things that I could never explain to you tonight. She's like, that's a challenge for a girl. She's like, I want to know these things. Like, what is these mystery things that he's not explaining to me now? He's like, you'll never understand. She's like, I can try. And he's like, you got to give her something. You can't just be like cunt all the night. Like, no, you'll never understand. No, you know, because they'll get bored. They'll be like, this guy ain't got nothing. He's like, I have these emotions that I can't control. Oh, what are you doing to me? I never get like this. What? You can tell me. I feel so connected to you. Oh, and that's when you kiss, right? Because at that point, you've got the emotion up in the girl. She's like, what is it? You've got the mystery. And you've also got that intensity that she's like, oh, this guy's deep. Oh, and all of a sudden, oh, this guy, he feels a connection with me. And you don't have time to think about what to do. So just, boom. That's when you get the kissing. And and okay, obviously you're in a bar, so don't take it too far. You need to go to a sex location at this point. But I suppose I could do a video on that next time. But you get the gist. It's very simple. Just be mysterious and friendly.